Last time on the Journeyman Project 3, Legacy of Time.
Commander, I'm detecting a huge displacement wave emanating from the space around the vessel.
They have returned.
Remove the power cores.
Ted, we can't just shut everything down. This is insanity. All time travel operation has been suspended.
Your fears have been confirmed. The Quothalas have returned.
Oh, I don't remember anything of Arthur.
Sinclair will be remembered as both the greatest scientist of our time and as the greatest threat to Earth's history.
I'm not supposed to show this, even to you. But under the circumstances, well, here it is. The chameleon jumpsuit. That's it. The rest is up to you. Good luck, Gage.
And here we go. We're going all the way back to a very interesting time period. Like I said, a very interesting time period. 802329. Here's the main screen of the game. You can see I can move around by moving the mouse. It's more point and click than the others. It's like playing a Nancy Drew game. You can even have arrows to move forward. And when you get close to something that you can interact with, you click on it. Like so. First, I just want to look around before we click on suit. Alright, doesn't seem to be anything.
Gage, remember the smooth, sultry voice? It's me, Arthur! The Robin to your Batman, the Jekyll to your Heckle, the Thing to your Thing. Why the long face? You remember me, right? Dimples! Remember the... From your blank stare, I would say that you don't. Oh well, I'm not hurt. But if you don't mind, I'm gonna take a look around and make myself at home. While I'm checking things out, I have a message from your pen pal, Agent 3. Yes, Miss Joy. She left it for whoever found the suit.
My jumpsuit's the cause of the distortion wave. Once Arthur sends it to the TSA, the crisis will be over. I know everyone believes I'm a traitor, and I can't change that now. But what I have discovered is so incredible that I'm willing to turn myself in. But I can't risk being imprisoned before my discovery's investigated. So, you will follow my trail and see what I have seen. I have hidden 3 pieces of a time code that will lead you right to me. The first code piece is hidden in this environment, not far from here. Arthur has the coordinates for the other 2 time zones. You will soon figure out why I placed the codes where I did. In 2 of the environments, you want to go to the highest vantage point, but in the other, go to the lowest. I implore you, keep your eyes and your mind open, and remember that your first duty is to history.
The good news is, I know why you don't know me. The bad news is, you were mind-wiped. 2 months ago, you were taken from the past to help save your neck in the future. Together, we stopped Agent 3's plot to frame you. But I got zapped into the time stream with her in the process. Once your name was cleared, the TSA sent you back to your own time without any memory of the adventure, so you don't remember me. But we're back now. Together we'll find Agent 3 and bring her back alive. Oh, this will be more exciting than a pair of pants full of geckos.
Yep, we got Arthur back. That's right. He's now helping us in the bottom right of the
Just
screen.
like before, I'll display icons for you to talk with me. If I have a comment, the thought icon will illuminate. If you want my sage advice, check the light bulb and see if I have any help. Oh, and I took the liberty of moving into the old translator biochip. So, I'll be your universal translator now. The new coordinates are in your jump menu. Lead on, Gage.
Let's try one of them out now, shall we? But yeah, you can see we have 3 locations. I'll let you try to figure them out, but we'll go over them as we hit.
According to history, this uncharted island never existed. However, we are relatively close to Thera, an island that erupted in a huge volcanic explosion a few hundred years ago. The crater it left became the island of Santorini. The destruction of Thera had far-reaching consequences. From about 1950 to 1450 BC, the Minoans of Crete ruled the Mediterranean during the golden age of their civilization. When Thera erupted around 1450 BC, volcanic ash from 70 miles away covered Crete, while tidal waves flooded the island cities, wiping out the great Minoan nation. It was later proposed by archaeologists that the lost continent of Atlantis could have shared the same fate.
Well, we got a hint on where Visard San Diego went.
That derelict boat seems to be in a hurry to leave the island. Hold on, there's somebody on that boat. He looks familiar. Call me time-space happy, but I swear that's Dr. Elliot Sinclair, the scientist who invented time travel. The guy you put away for 10 to 20 at Vega Thalon. He could be Sinclair's distant cousin. And you know what that means. Baldness is hereditary.
Oof!
That's not driftwood. It does look like it once belonged on that ship out there. It appears to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, we're taking that. We got the rope ladder. Made from thick twine, the rope ladder is composed of a series of hoops that allow foot and handholds while climbing. We need that in a few, but yeah. I have Arthur on Chatty.
2 of the time codes would be found at locations with high vantage points. Well, that windmill is the tallest thing still standing around here.
And he's going to be very helpful in explaining and talking about things. In this game, hints don't cost anything. So he's going to be active, very active. So if I'm clicking on him, he might be explaining a puzzle for you, what I'm doing or whatever, better than I can. You can turn down the options, but there's some great lines from him, and he's just fun. Arthur is one of my favorite characters in this series, so we are going to have him constantly going. He has some great lines in this one too, trust me. So by going in here, we're looking for the highest point in this area. And yes, this area is rumored to be where Atlantis was.
Clean up aisle 2.
Just aisle 2? Just aisle 2?
These stairs, we could get to the top of the windmill and have a nice view of this entire island. But I don't see any other way to go up other than those broken stairs. Maybe if I threw your legs over that bottom step and climbed up your spine... God, I wish I had a body.
How about what I'm doing? Use the rope ladder to climb up. Smart, right? Oops. Uh-oh.
Oh no, the stairs are wasted. My parents are gonna be pissed.
And you guys wonder what you signed up for when you started watching this one. Enjoy. This is going to get silly. When Arthur said this is going to be more exciting than a pants full of geckos, well, a pair of pants full of geckos, it's him. That's why. But here we are going to the top of the lighthouse, the highest point we can reach in this area. We went to the lowest where the rope ladder is, so this must be the highest.
This island isn't deserted, it's been attacked. Something destroyed the city's seawalls and flooded it.
Wonder what?
I doubt she would have written the code into anything permanent. She probably would have traced it in sand, dirt, maybe even human blood. A message she knew would not stay permanently. Keep looking. I'm sure it's right under your nose.
How about dust? Oh my God.
That Cyrolan ship completely leveled that building. But the Cyrolans are supposed to be the good guys. The founders of the symbiote tree. Why would our allies attack? We need to get to the bottom of this. Let me check out the time code. The time code you found is 1/3 of a temporal coordinate. With the other 2 pieces, I can triangulate Agent 3's location.
Well, you found one of the codes. I assume I have your interest piqued. Now, find the other pieces. There's still much more to see.
The nerve of her. Coming in here, taking over my space. Next thing you know, she'll be cleaning up my workbench. We're in a null time pocket, Gage. If this place was a verb, it would be regurgitate. Agent 3 and I discovered it when we were thrown into the time stream. Not a terribly exciting place to honeymoon, but I figured it was safer than where we just were. Gage, I think you're good for about 900 more flushes. Gage, help! We're trapped inside your screensaver!
I told you he was good. So here we are going to the Andes Mountains in South America. You probably already figured out this one if you already know and think.
Either Agent 3 has sent us to languish in a deep well, or we shrank into your turtleneck. If this is a well, then one of my wishes is to be in a bigger well. Maybe we could use that rope and bucket to send a message to the surface. Something like, "Help us, we're new to this time-traveling thing," or, "Please fill the well with stairs." If this well works like I think it does, pulling that lever on the wall drops the stone slab over the floor plate, allowing water to fill the well. Or with our luck, it unleashes the well-dwelling piranha.
Thank you, Arthur.
Next time we
What you guys
vacation in
saying?
the past, I'll bring my swim trunks. So what's next? Bungee jumping off the pyramids? Bull leaping in Crete?
Those sound like fun vacation choices. So we're on a mountain, so we must get to the highest point again if I am thinking correctly and we're sound logic.
That large wheel winch controls the rope and bucket system for the well.
And it's ours now.
Did you hear that noise? Sounds like there's some kind of commotion going on in the distance. Whatever tore through here seemed intent on breaking and scorching everything. From what I can tell of the remains, the former culture was very advanced, and judging from the shape of this plateau, they mastered terrace farming techniques. Although they probably should have put more time into the fire department.
Wonder what made that happen, and wow, that's a destroyed building. Ooh, what's over there? That looks very interesting. Okay, nothing here. So where'd be the highest point around here? It's not up here, because there'd be a time code here. We must be able to get someplace higher in this area. We still got areas to explore on this map, but yeah. By the way, if you're wondering, no, you cannot die. Arthur will keep you from doing anything that would get you killed. So that's why I did the main Deaths of Blackwood after 2. This is more adventure and, well, getting stuck.
How typical. Every time we go to a theme park, all the good rides are closed. For once, I'm at a loss for words. I can't think of a reason why those piñatas are here. Pre-Columbian South American cultures were never really known to be avid balloonists. But then again, according to my knowledge of this time period, there was no record for this civilization. The balloon closer to the ground appears to have been damaged. I can see that the higher balloon appears to be in better shape. It has an attached gondola. With the attached baskets, the natives could have used these balloons for transport. We need to find a way to bring that lower balloon down to our level. Whatever mechanism they use to manipulate the balloon is broken. Not exactly the prettiest balloon, but it definitely maybe should fly. Oh my goodness, this baby's going down. If we're going ballooning, I don't want to hang from this thing like some deranged Bond villain. So, we could either attach the basket you found, or we could keep looking around and hope we find another basket with a CD player and leather interior.
I'm good with standard option. But yeah, Arthur's got a lot of great lines. I could not have him do justice for this project without having him speak. He's got some funny ones.
Do you hear a hissing noise? Yes, I'm quite aware of how annoying that is.
Jeez, Arthur. Silly Arthur. Alright, so let's see. I'm looking for something right here. Let's see what we got.
Now try not to think about the height, Gage. We're only 100 feet up. Just breathe deeply and sob into the in-flight magazine.
Thank you, Arthur. I'm fine, just looking over a hot air balloon with no basket that I can fall out of.
There's a rope with a hook dangling off our balloon. See if you can toss the rope to the other balloon. If you can hook the gondola, then you can pull that balloon over.
Don't tell me we're doing a sky high jump 100 feet up in the air. All the way across. Please tell me we're not doing something insane. Oh god. Looks like we're gonna have to jump.
I am newcomer Gage Blackwood has roped a wild air balloon in under 6 seconds. That makes him our new rodeo grand champion.
Arthur, jeez. There's time code number 2 by way in the basket, the highest place. Oh!
There were 2 different alien groups fighting over that city. I recognized the Cyrolan ship, but I have no idea who those other vessels belong to. Maybe Agent 3 can explain more when we find her. Let's look at this time code. Nice work, Gage. I'm computing the second piece now. Looks like she's pretty far. How can I tell you in terms you would understand? You know how long it takes to find humor in a Gallagher show? Well, in time-space terms, she's 1,000 Gallagher shows away. That third piece is essential to the coordinate. We need it if we want any chance to find her.
I feel like that was a dig.
Excellent. By now you understand the importance of my discovery. Go to the last environment. The final code piece will lead you right to my position.
If she does that one more time, I'm putting up a sign that says no girl time agents allowed.
He's feisty.
Gage, this is your colon. Eat more, Bran. The whole space-time continuum concept is actually quite simple. You see, Gage, space and time are actually just floating along in a big lava lamp.
By the way, you may remember some clips from when I did Journeyman Project 1, Pegasus Prime. Arthur does use recycled clips. We're now in the Himalayan mountains, Central Asia. Yeah, Central Asia.
It's cold. I think we just arrived on Agent 3's shoulder. From the state of things, we just missed the avalanche that tore through this building.
Ouch!
If we invented toboggans centuries before its time, we could sell them to local Tibetans and be gazillionaires in the future. Using time travel how? Oh, I suppose you want to save the world. What about our needs?
Yeah, what about our needs?
Would it be improper for an artificial intelligence to go sledding? Just one hill, Gage. Come on, it's the Himalayas.
If I find a toboggan, I'll let you ride in my suit. But for now, we want 2 things.
Oh my, Gage. That poor man in the snow is dead. The destruction caused by this avalanche was complete. I doubt there were any survivors.
Yeah, I feel like that too. Well, I'll just take a stick. I think I'll need more than he does, and I'll take this. Those who partially let us finish this area and get down to where we need to go, because I have a feeling we gotta get all the way down. Because Agent 3 said, 2 up top, 1 on the lowest. And by the way, remember what I said about if we try to kill Gage, Arthur will stop us?
I feel like yodeling.
Ricola. What happens if I try to fall?
That's it, we'll just climb down into the ravine and then we'll just find a nice little hotel and maybe have a light dinner and then we'll maybe... Oh, Gage, give me some warning next time you try to kill yourself.
Yes, the game will prevent it and Arthur will quip. It varies on what happens. We will try to see as much Arthur as we can because, like I said, he's funny, but I'm not going to get everything. I can already tell you that I probably missed some stuff. I probably will miss stuff because there's a lot of chunk in this game that is just funny. Put this down. Oh, Arthur, you want to explain what we're doing as I show the descriptions? I may or may not read them all, but I do I'll at least show you them. But honestly, you probably figured out already what they do. I mean, the object analysis for a lot of these items do kind of help a little bit and tell you. And yeah, sometimes they get a little stubborn to read. But yeah, we have a staff and a control wheel. So, Arthur?
That wheel we found in the snow was probably part of the broken bridge controls. With luck, a little love, and a whole new set of bridge controls, we probably could snap the wheel back on and extend the bridge. Let's give it a try. I was sitting on my keys. From what I can see of this building, I would say that it was once a Tibetan monastery. It appears to have been knocked into this ravine by the avalanche. What a terrible loss to humanity. All of this beautiful culture and architecture destroyed.
It's just beautiful, isn't it? But yeah, walking stick opens this, and now we're able to finish the area.
Just think, if we were in the Magic Kingdom, this would be Tragedy Land. It's possible that Agent 3 hid one of the codes in this room somewhere. Let's spread out.
It is very possible. Wait. I think Arthur has something to say, and I know the code's right around here, so I'm gonna go down first.
In case of an emergency, please exit the building over the escape Buddha in an orderly fashion. Uh-oh, Sir Rollins. They look like they mean business. What could they be searching for here? Gage, if we don't leave now, the master of the flying guillotine will finish us in a split second.
That's not good. Let's go.
We've got her! Computing her position now. According to these coordinates, Agent 3 is hiding 14 days before your present time on a different planet. Possibly Jupiter or Saturn. Okay, I have her position now. Be ready for anything, Gage.
Now you know that aliens destroyed Atlantis, Shangri-La, and El Dorado. Imagine how history would have been different if those cities were spared. The TSA must know of our discovery. With the last timepiece, you should have the coordinate for my position. I will be waiting.
Gage, I didn't think the TSA would send you. How can you ignore what I've shown you? Think of your duty to history.
What would you know about duty? You coming with me now?
Wait, before you arrest me. There's someone here who may convince you further.
Why do you plague me in my final moments? You took away my lab, my life.
Dr. Sinclair, I saw you in the past. Fleeing the destruction of Atlantis. What were you doing there?
Atlantis! You saw its destruction. Then you know that the most beautiful city in history was destroyed by our benevolent protectors.
Yes, I saw it all, Elliot. But why did the Sorolans attack? They're our allies.
They razed Atlantis. It was an unrelenting fire. When the Sorolans came back 10 years ago, I tried to warn Earth, and nobody would listen. And I was imprisoned by you for my foresight.
I need to know more. Who were the Sorolans fighting?
Long ago, I believed in higher powers. I took it as my purpose to heal and shepherd the world. But the world turned its back on me. And this is my reward for a lifetime of faith. Goodbye, Agent Blackwood.
Elliot. Can anyone around here follow orders? William, the chameleon prototype was top secret. You're in this just as deep as Gage is. You can't imagine the trouble you've caused us. Lock her up! I should throw you in with Agent 3 for insubordination. But the truth is, I need you. We're in the middle of a crisis. The Breaker Quadrant was attacked only hours ago. What? There hasn't been an attack on the Symbiotry in decades. Do we know who? We haven't been able to identify the ships. They smashed through our frontier outpost. They're on an intercept course for Earth. The Cerolans have cautioned us to ready our planetary defenses, and are here to offer their support and counsel.
Gage Blackwood. I am Gisela, the Cerolan ambassador to Earth. In this time of crisis, we have come to ask you for your aid.
Those same ships have been on Earth before! They were fighting your people, Ambassador! Gage, tell them what you saw!
Hell, is she still here? Get her out of my sight! Agent 3 is right. While I was in the past, I saw a craft similar to that one battling Cerolan ships. I was in Atlantis, Ambassador. I know what your race did. What the hell are you talking about, Gage?
Be calm, Commissioner Baldwin. My government has never permitted me to admit this. In your distant past, we defended your planet against a savage race, the Quothalas. When my race was young, an elder race called the Sosequi had already passed. They left only whispered legends of their legacy, a relic that contained their vast knowledge. A trail of legends led us to Earth, and it was at Atlantis that we met the Quothalas. Afterwards of peace failed. We both fought with a frightening passion for our birthright. When one of the Quothalas ships landed near the temple, we had no choice but to destroy the city. We still believe that action saved your world, and many others.
Your quest for the legacy has resulted in the destruction of 3 civilizations from our history.
The Quothalas were butchers! We saved your Earth from enslavement!
After the destruction of Atlantis, we battled the Quothalas hordes for centuries. Twice more during your history, the Legacy's influence resurfaced in the form of 2 highly advanced human cultures. Sadly, each of the cities were destroyed in brutal battles. After the 3rd city fell, we were able to crush the Quothalas. We assumed they were gone forever.
Commissioner, I'm receiving a message from deep space.
Earth. You must turn over the legacy and time travel technology, the birthright of the Quothalas. If you do not, there will be dire consequences.
The situation is desperate. The Symbiotry defense fleet is scattered, and the Quothalas Armada more formidable than ever. That is why we have come here. With the legacy, we may be able to stop the Quothalas. Without it, the Symbiotry might not be able to protect Earth this time.
You need us for our time travel technology. You're asking us to go back to the cities before their destruction to search for this legacy. Let me go back, Commissioner. I've been to the cities. I can find this legacy. At the very least, it will give the Earth a bargaining chip with the Quothalas. You wouldn't even know where to start looking. In each of the cities, the attacks seem concentrated over the central temples. The legacy may be hidden in one of them. Doesn't look as though we have much of a choice. But this is going to happen our way, Ambassador. This will be an Earth investigation only. The Earth government will be made aware of everything you've disclosed.
My government should not have kept this from you for so long. I hope this will not hurt the kinship between Cyril and Earth.
Very well, Gage. I'm sending you on a mission to search for this legacy. William, program 3 jump coordinates to each of the 3 cities approximately 1 day before they will be destroyed.
They should be uploading to your suit in a moment.
How will I know this legacy when I see it?
All of the Cerolan legends describing the legacy are vague. This pendant is an ancient Sosequi relic that our archaeologists discovered on another planet. We believe this symbol is a Sosequi marking that represents their legacy. The true legacy might also bear this mark. Good fortune, Agent Blackwood.
What an ending to this episode, huh? So apparently everything we did was, well... yeah. And we're going back to 3 very mythological places. All looking for one specific thing. Whew. I do want to show something. What I'm showing you right now is a screen for the game as it's being recorded. Now, because of how the screen works, it does put that as full size, so I have that full size on my screen. But when I was trying in window mode, that was in the upper left hand corner, and that would freeze up every little bit, and it would just kill OBS. Now, the thing is with this, because it's an older game, it does have moments where you'll see flickering for the box and everything. I'm just going to say it's a lot worse for you. Well, no, not let me do that again. It's a lot worse for me than it is for you. It was constantly flickering for me for items. So you do have at least that you can read it. Next episode, we begin hunting back in time. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then.